Two things. One, we got a long way to go still. The second, though, is that we are making progress. I really think the guys, both my position, our team in general, guys want to get better, and they're willing to get better. They just got to learn how to do it on a daily basis and be consistent and get out there and get after it and do the little things that are going to make a difference. And you know, anytime you're putting in a new offense, you've got new terminology, new techniques being taught to every position. There's a lot to learn. And of course, coaches are probably the most impatient people in the world. We want it done yesterday, but they are making progress.
We talked to Vance yesterday, and he sounded like he really wanted this move to be permanent for him. How has he responded in the last week or so?
I think he's getting better. Again, he's a guy that I think has a lot of potential. He's got a whole lot to learn. You know, I mean, he's never done a lot of the things we're asking him to do. But I'm really, really pleased with his effort. I mean, somebody's going to have to fight me to give him up. I'll tell you that. I'm talking about this move being permanent. As far as I'm concerned, it is. Because he is a tough kid that works hard, and he's exactly what I'm looking for. He just needs to get a little bit more lead in his pencil, and he needs to learn how to play the game from a tackle perspective.
Mike Berry was saying he's working at center and guard. Is there anybody else working at two positions just to kind of create some depth?
Right now, we're so limited with numbers. He's probably the only guy that's doing much of that. We've got some guys flipping sides, you know, playing right and left, but not a whole lot of guys playing different positions right now. I'd rather have some more guys doing it. We just don't have enough right now.
You guys have the same guys working ones right now, or have you mixed it up at all?
Oh, we mixed it up a little bit, but for the most part, it's been the guys that had starting experience, and Andrew McCain.
Who have been some of the guys you've mixed in from time to time?
Let's see. Bart Edens and Jared Cooper are the two that have mixed in there with that first unit. So.
With the lack of depth, have you noticed maybe fatigue setting in with all the reps these guys are getting?
Yeah, but it's good for them. It's good for them. I need to see right now how tough they are, and you know that is certainly there's one kind of toughness that you can see when you just square off with a man and go against him one-on-one, and you do it once and you take a break for a couple of minutes, come back and do it again. But there's another type of toughness that shows up when a guy has to do it for a bunch of plays in a row. And it'll be interesting. Today was the most reps that they got for sure, so it'll be interesting to see when I take a look at the tape how hard some of those guys were willing to play in that situation.
Obviously, you only saw these guys on film. You didn't see them play live. Did you notice any difference in their games with the added weight that they put on in the offseason?
Any difference in how they're playing?
Right.
The only thing I can say is I don't see anyone where their weight is a detriment. I had spent a whole lot of time watching last year's film, but I don't see anybody who is in position where I'm looking at him going, that guy needs to lose some weight. There are a couple that have lost some already, but at the weight that they're at right now, it looks like everybody's moving fine and doing the things they need to. All right.